Good evening. We're live in Alexandria, Louisiana on 11th Street. I'm at the intersection of Cook and 11. Alexandria Police Department is on the scene. They have 11th Street blocked off from 11 to Ball Powell, as well as Louisiana. Uh, so this is a 1, 2, 3 block radius. Heavy police present. It appeared that Alexandria Police Department is the only uh, agency that's on scene from this vantage point. We would like to take the time to thank all our UrbanCast viewers for making us aware of this situation. As always, we say if you happen upon a situation, first you get to a safe location. Once you get to a safe location, if you're able to gather any footage, go ahead and send us a screenshot or video. You can always drop it in our inbox. That information remains 100% confidential. Again, we're located in Alexandria, Louisiana. I'm at the intersection of Cook and 11. Bow Powell is blocked off. I'm getting information that the store on Monroe and Louisiana is blocked off. 11th Street and Louisiana is blocked off. So if you're in the area, please find an alternative route. This has not been confirmed yet, but we also uh, have reports of a shooting in the Sonia quarters. So if you're in the Sonia quarter area and you're able to get some footage, please send us some of that footage on Overton Street. So if you're in the Overton Street area, please gather some footage for us. They're all the way to Chester. So Chester Street is blocked off as well, according to our viewers. Thank you so much for this update. We don't know what's going on. Alexandria Police Department does not have a public information officer on the scene. As soon as a police report is issued, we will update this post. But what we can tell you is that there's heavy police presence from Cook in Louisiana. No, Cook in 11, 11 in Ball Powell, 11 in Louisiana, Louisiana in Monroe, and some parts of Chester Street is shut down. We ask that you share this post with a friend. Uh, uh, Share this post with a friend. Make them aware of the situation that is taking place in this area. I also want to take the time to thank the brave men and women in uniform for all their hard work and dedication, for all the sacrifices that they do make, the sacrifices that their family makes. We do know Alexandria Police Department is down 50 plus officers. If that number is incorrect, we ask that the administration or someone please correct us. But these men and women have been putting in a lot of overtime. And again, we want to thank them for their hard work. Levin and Cook is blocked off, as well as Levin and Ball Powell, Levin and Louisiana, and Louisiana and Monroe is blocked off. They're not letting anybody in this area at this time. Once we know what's going on, we will update this post. Hopefully, we get another vantage point pretty soon. What's going on, my man? Man, have no idea. I was hoping you could tell me something. How bad is it back that way? Is on Monroe Street? Gotcha. Thank you so much. So people driving in the area say that Monroe Street is blocked off as well, and they're detouring individuals. How you doing, my man? I have no idea. We just know a huge area is blocked off. Is that bad? From where? From N and N? So from N and N, huh? It's a dozen of them by N and N. Got you. Thank you, sir. So we're on Cook in Louisiana. We're gonna go ahead and, if you can bear with me, we're gonna go ahead and take another route. We will stay on live. So we don't normally do this, but we're gonna stay on live and see if we can give you another viewpoint. So they say uh, the whole area, we're approaching Monroe Street at this time. So we're about to turn on Monroe Street. Oh, Lord. So we're on Monroe Street now by the school, by Rosenthal. You have, uh, let me go ahead and park. So we didn't change location. Now we're on Monroe and 20th. Monroe Street is manned by Rapides Parish, Louisiana State Police.
Hey, Steve, where are you located?
We we changed positions. We're on Monroe Street, right behind Rosenthal Montessori. So
Rosenthal. How you doing, man?
we have
Rosenthal, yeah. I'm standing at Chester and what is this? Chester and Monroe. Chester and Monroe is where I am, and from what I can see, it looked like this scene is straight from this area all the way on down to Bolton. It appeared like the one block that's east of here is a ton of police, as you can see, that are straight here in front of us. So it's a huge area. Like you were saying, over here in this area, you have fire protection services. You got Alexandria Police Departments, Rapides Parish Sheriff's Office, and so it's a wide area, you know, from what I can see.
This spans about one, two, three, four, about 5 blocks. So you have Monroe Street blocked off from Robertson and Monroe to
Mm-hmm.
your area on Chester and Monroe. You also have
Mm-hmm.
Louisiana, 11th Street and Chester. That whole area to Cook Street is blocked off. You have Alexandria Police Department as well as Rapides Parish Sheriff Department, Louisiana State Police. You also have
SWAT.
uh, SWAT as well.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it seemed like the most police are at this this N and N station on the corner of Louisiana and Monroe Street. You have it marked as well
Oh,
as
okay.
unmarked vehicles as well in the
So
area.
so so Steve, it really started up near where Louisiana, all the way to where I am here.
Yes. So you have all the way to Cook Street, blocked off on 11th Street. So
Oh.
you have a huge contingency of officers.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and SWAT is still arriving on the scene. We did get reports of a shooting on Overton Street as well. If somebody in that area, please gather some footage.
And we don't know. We what we're hearing is it was a shooting of some sort that's got a huge area. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, it's a huge area. Well, they say about the shooting out here, son, but it's it's real wicked in Alexandria, Louisiana. It's they call them bitch telegrams. You dig? Telegram. Tele motherfucking grams. Look at this shit. Yeah. They look like a war zone out here. That's the Monroe and Mary, man. You hear me? Dumb, real wicked. We gotta go the other way. Huh? I don't know. I guess a shooting or something. I guess we had a shooting or something.
Residents in the area said they did hear gunshots.
That's shit. I mean, if you heard gunshots, you had to be in a. It seemed like I'm on a military range somewhere. Yeah. So,
Again, we're located in Alexandria, Louisiana. I'm on Monroe Street, Monroe and Roberts, right behind Rosenthal Montessori. Heavy police presence in the area. What's going on, my man? Uh, Squad as well as Alexandria Police Department, uh, Louisiana State Police, all on the scene. So if you're trying to get through this area, find an alternative route. We ask that you use Jackson Street or Rapides if you're trying to maneuver this area.
no, you gotta turn around. Sorry.
It was a high speed chase.
Yeah, Steve, from what I can see down straight down this street here,
It,
it's a
it, it started with a high speed chase from what we gather on this end. They're asking residents to go inside.
there's more coming now, Steve.
They say this situation started with a high speed chase. So it appeared that this area might have a suspect uh, on the loose in this area by it being such a large area that's blocked off. We still got police officers headed in this direction.
Yeah, you can hear them on this end as well.
Oh, he ran in the store?
What store are you at near, Steve?
I'm over here. I'm still right behind Rosenthal Montessori. Individuals in the area say the suspect ran in the store, but that's not confirmed. You have squat walking the street in this area, searching, looking behind houses and stuff.
Oh yeah, look directly in front of where I am, Steve. I'm gonna see if I can switch these cameras around a
If
little
you
bit.
can switch it on me, I got them right here, looking behind houses. So it appeared that a suspect is at large.
And it's multiple, it's multiple scenes going on. It's so sad. See, Steve, as you can see right here, directly in front of me on the screen that's large, the larger screen, you could definitely see just a few seconds ago. You could see officers moving there. He was telling me he was telling me that they got somebody in a building down there. Right down here.
You can see the two officers in tactical gear uh, walking the area as well.
From Mason Street. That's over in Sonya Quarter.
Yeah, we do have reports that came that a shooting has occurred in the Sonya quarters off of Overton Street.
Off of Overton Street.
Yes, that's what we did get reports in.
Um, I switched up, I changed them around a little bit.
Yeah, they're expanding this area, this search area looks like.
Yeah, they won't let us move any further on this one. So you had reports that a shooting occurred in the Sonia Florida area, Steve, that
Also,
resulted.
all I know so far that came is a shooting on Overton Street in the
Uh huh.
Sonia Court. Why this scene is taking place as well.
Oh, it's a completely separate incident.
A completely separate incident. Uh,
Hey man, how's it going? They were saying that they chased him for. We're hearing on this end right now. We nothing is confirmed. You know, Alexandria Police Department doesn't typically have a public information officer on scene, and typically, apparently, you know, we're getting multiple reports that something did happen in the Sonia Quarters area, Mason Street. We can't confirm that. Hopefully, later this evening, Alexandria Police Department will, uh, if they get permission from the administration, to actually put something out. But with something being so wide, look like we would see something out right now. You know, advising residents what to and not to do at this point. I mean, because you cannot travel, you can't cross over on Chester where we are. You can't go straight on down from here to Monroe, straight on down to Bolton. And I'm not 100% sure if anything has been posted regarding this matter at this time.
and 11th
But if,
Street
you,
is
if you're
completely.
traveling in this area, you know, I would advise you, to definitely avoid traveling into the area at all at this time. And as you can see, coming down Chester right here, people are finding an alternative route of travel. But this becomes a security issue right here. You know,
We do advise residents in this community to uh, hunker down and lock your doors if you're able to. But you still have a lot of people that's on foot in this area that's trying to get to their homes and they're not able to get
yeah,
to
the
their homes because they're
same
within
thing
this
on
zone.
this end as well, man.
This is what we do know. It has not been confirmed. Uh, Residents in the community say it was a high speed chase. Individual uh, jumped out, fled. Uh, they think that they're held up inside of a building. This area off of Monroe Street from Roberts to Chester is completely blocked off. Louisiana is completely blocked off. 11th Street and Cook Street, 11th Street and Powell, 11th Street, Louisiana is completely blocked off as well.
So if you're traveling into the heart of the north side, it's blocked off almost everywhere.
You're absolutely correct. So, alternate route is to take Rapides, Jackson Street, or Elliott Street instead of trying to travel within this area. If you live within this zone, you will not be allowed to go in the zone to your home. Uh, so you just have to wait it out. Again, we wish there were better communication with our leadership, but I have not seen anything as of yet. uh, putting the community on high alert.
So you're putting people on high alert. See,
Hmm. We do want to
saying
thank. We do want to make residents aware that this is a very tense. Uh,
that is a true statement.
it feels tense in the area. Uh, so again, we want to thank the men and women in uniform for all the hard work that they do. We know that there's some 50 plus officers short. If that number is incorrect, we ask that we be corrected. Uh, but these officers have been putting in a lot of overtime, and we want to thank them for the hard work and dedication and the sacrifices they make as well as their families make. We do ask that if you happen upon a situation, the first thing that you do is go to a safe location. Once you get to a safe location, if you're able to pull out that cell phone, hit record or snap a picture, please do so. You can always send it to us over here at UrbanCast. Information remains strictly confidential. We won't share that information with anyone.
Yeah. For those of you guys who are just joining us, we're in Alexandria, Louisiana, in the area that's considered the north side of Alexandria. There's a multi-police
No, they're
presence.
gonna let you through this area.
There's a yeah,
Don't know.
almost the entire area
Where
is
you trying to
blocked
get
off.
to?
At any given time, you could have the perimeter expanded. If you're traveling in this area, we definitely would recommend that you find an alternative route. If you're coming home, you may have to walk a little bit, but there's some areas where you can't. They're not even allowing you to, walk down certain areas. This is as far as we can go in the location that we're in at this point. It is raining.
That's the one I told him. We got individuals get to in and in to cash their checks, uh, but not able to do so at this time. We do have more Alexandria police officers.
Hey, hey,
Pull.
Steve. Hey, Steve.
Yeah.
I'm a transition. Okay.
Okay.
Get messages in. I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna stay in the little primary. I'll probably take myself from the screen, but I'm gonna come back on in about 6 or 7 minutes. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. Y'all have a good evening. I mean, I'll stay safe.
Okay. So we believe we got multiple situations that are occurring. within the city of Alexandria at this time. So I'm sure we probably go live from a different location in a few minutes on the same feed, so you won't have to jump off of this feed. Uh, we're located in Alexandria, Louisiana. I'm on Monroe, at the corner of Monroe and Roberts, Monroe and Louisiana, Monroe and Chester, Levin and Cook, Levin and Balpal, Levin in Louisiana. All those streets are blocked off. So if you're traveling within this area, all those streets are blocked off. Uh, you cannot travel within those areas. Residents in the community say a high speed chase occurred. Individual jumped out and fled, and is believed to be held up within a structure in this area. Alexandria police, marked as well as unmarked units, are on the scene. We do have SWAT on the scene. Louisiana State Police were on the scene. Alexandria Fire Department is on the scene. Uh, this is a huge area that's blocked off. If you're trying to travel within this area, it's impossible to do so. If you live within this area, they're not allowing you in this community or within this area to get to your house at this time uh, for your safety. But this is a sad and scary situation, to say the least. We want to thank all our Urban Cast viewers for tuning in. Without you guys, none of this is possible. I do want to take the time to thank our sponsors, uh, Math Makes Sense, National Tire and Auto, Long's Product, Saddler Towing, and all those new people that's coming on. 449-0937. If you're looking for effective advertisement, give us a call. We don't have a public information officer on the scene. As soon as we get a release, if we get a release, we will update this post. We do have coming to the page as well a situation in the Sonia quarters, a possible shooting on Overton Street. Uh, we will go live from that location in a second as well. Again, we want to thank all our Urban Cast viewers for making us aware of the situations that occur within our community. Huh? Oh, I don't know what they charged them with. We don't know that information yet. Were y'all outside when this happened? Oh, oh, y'all was way. Got you. Oh, y'all heard the shooting. It was that much? Wow. Oh, you in the Sonya quarters and heard it. All right then. We do have Rapides Parish Sheriff Department Alexandria police, marked as well as unmarked units are on the scene. If you are traveling within this area, the Monroe Street, 11th Street area, please find an alternative route. Uh, Elliott Street or Rapides to get you through this area. All those streets I just named, they are blocked off. Again, we're located in Alexandria, Louisiana. This is a huge, huge scene, to say the least. On Monroe Street, it's one, two, three, four, five, a 5 block radius that is blocked off. I do hear a drone in the air. They do have overhead drones in the area now. Crazy, huh? Again, we want to take the time to thank all our uh, supporters for all the hard work that they do. We ask that if you stumble across the situation, first thing that you do is get to a safe location. Once you're at a safe location, if you're able to pull out that cell phone, go ahead and snap a picture or get us a quick video. You can always send it to us over here at UrbanCast. That information remains strictly confidential. We won't share that information with anyone. Again, we want to thank all our viewers for tuning in. If you could share this post, tag a friend, or if you know someone in this area, please make them aware of what's going on. Again, I'm located on Monroe Street, Monroe and Roberts, uh, right behind Rosenthal Montessori. It's a huge 5 block radius blocked off on Monroe Street, 4 or 5 blocks blocked off on uh, 11th Street. Officer just asked that you need any help. Okay, we have Jack coming in now. Jack, if you can give us an update from where you're at and what's going on in your area.
Okay, so I'm at Overton and Watson Street is where I am. It's a much smaller scene, but yet and still, it's a real wide scene as well. You have officers over here in this area canvassing. You can definitely see, if you can see directly in front of me, the little yellow spots that are on the ground. It's kind of small there, but all over the place, all down Watson here. And if you can kind of right here, you can see the markers that are riddled between uh, that tape and here. I can't go any further. They have it taped off from here. But as you can see, as I move down, all of them little yellow spots that you're seeing are evidence markers and that kind of thing. And as you can see, the crime scene detectives are walking around and taking photos. If you're traveling down Overton here at Watson, when you get to that block, you can't go any further. So I definitely would advise you if you're traveling, going into Pineville from this area to find an alternative route. Um, if you can look straight on over, I think that's Harris is the very first street. It appeared to have some, at least they're blocked at that intersection. I'm not sure if it's open or not, but there again, here as well, is a extremely wide area as well, Steve. I mean,
Yeah,
when you see the area where bullet casings are located at, I mean, this is just freaking. You can't even tell which way it could have possibly.
We gotta go. That's family. That's our baby daddy. The mama just called. Can't go right now, man. Yeah, damn. How can I get by them? Get where? Where you trying to go? We trying to go. I'm trying to go by them. Go where? You telling me Missy? I don't know who Missy is, man. Missy gone. I don't know who that. Oh, she's gone. No, she just called me and told me to meet over here. But she's on the other side. Y'all need to go around to that other street. By the port? No, come around to the next street and come up that street. All right. She should be over there. All right. That's what we trying to do. Thank you. All right, thank you, babe.
As you can see, very intense situation over here as well. Definitely a shooting, Steve.
you know our police department is stretched real thin
Now they thin.
at this
They
point in
thin
time.
as hell tonight. And I might somebody and if somebody could get upset at me for using that little choice language there, they just want to get over it tonight. This is freaking
You have two major thoroughfares uh,
completely blocked.
completely blocked off this evening, and everybody that's on shift, even the ones that was off shift, have been called in. Uh,
You think so, Steve?
Pretty sure. You know, we have Rapides Parish Sheriff Department, uh, marked and unmarked vehicles in this area. We have drones in the air. Uh, just on Monroe Street, that's a 5 block radius blocked off, and 11th Street, about a 4 or 5 block radius blocked off. So this is a lot of man hours.
Yeah, it's like one is not nowhere near as wide of an area over here, Steve, but nonetheless, a big area, much larger than a lot of scenes that we've been on, and the idea of as many markers are down over here. That's what's the other thing that's really interesting.
You know, uh, Jack, the technology that we're using, uh, it's state of the art because we're bringing you two completely different crime scenes on opposite sides of town. Uh, it I'm just speechless at this point in time. You know, Again, this location is Monroe Street, uh, Monroe and Roberts, all the way to Monroe and Louisiana. Monroe and Chester Street is blocked off. 11th Street from Cook, Bow Powell, Louisiana, Mary Street, Chester Street, all of that area is blocked off as well. So from
And over.
Monroe Street, you have Monroe, Roberts, Louisiana, Mary, Ball Powell, or I can't even think of that's all Mary Street, and Chester Street blocked off.
And over on this side, Steve, the one way Overton coming going out of town over into Pineville, it is blocked off. I'm standing on Watson, so Watson over to Harris is also blocked off. So if you're traveling in this area, definitely plan an alternative route um, to get to your whatever your destination is. There's not as many officers on this scene, um, but it is an active scene. Again, just like you said, Steve, I definitely want to thank those folk that you know, put the messages in to us. The 10 or so people who said, "Hey, it's something going on." We definitely want to say thank you. I think it was one of the sheriffs in South Louisiana put out a press release earlier today. If you see something, say something. And right now, you know, the public need to know that they can't travel along Overton and Watson. They can't travel basically throughout the north side. And if you can, you're gonna have to make some adjustments. And so, for you guys who let us know, so that we can let the folk know about what's actually going on. Again, we truly thank you. We couldn't do it without you.
They
And
said it
that's
was a
the
red vehicle. They they know the color of the vehicle. Yeah. Doing good. And you? Doing good.
complete, complete, completely. I said completely like that.
They say shots was fired as well.
Oh, there you go right there. That's every day in the city, not Steve. Yeah, man, that's crazy.
Again, we're located in Alexandria, Louisiana. This scene is Monroe Street, Monroe and 11th Street and Louisiana is the focus. You do have drones in the air. Uh, 5 blocks on Monroe Street blocked off. 5 blocks on 11th Street blocked off. They say it all started with a high-speed chase in the area. That's what residents say. It's not confirmed. As soon as we get a police report, if we get a police report, we will update this post. But these are two major uh, intersections or exchanges in our community that's blocked off. Now this vehicle,
I don't know who it is, baby. Where is it? Where's the record plate? You gotta go back on this street. I think the family is on the other street. So go up to the street and make a first left. First left? Yeah.
The white color. As you can see, it's a Kent situation with families on this side, Steve.
Got you. We do want to take this time to thank our brave men and
Got a gentleman. They've been trying to keep him on the on the in the property line, and they're walking him actually back on and action in the state. And
Jack, in this area, you got multiple residents that walk, or this is a transportation desert to say the least, and they walk to and from their destination. And you have a lot of people that's not able to get to their homes at this point in time.
Mhm.
Uh, so we ask that you uh, stay put at this time if you're able to. But it's a sad situation in the city of Alexandria altogether tonight.
Mm, yeah.
And this location is Monroe Street in Louisiana.
Steve, and this is not meant to be political or anything like that, but with what we're seeing in the community, I would think this would merit a discussion, you know, a special called meeting to talk about what's going on. You're over in District 1. Right now, I'm in District 2. So it's happening all over the town. And the other thing that's really ironic, over the last couple of weeks, we've seen a major uptick in these horrible, you know, scenes. And the other thing is that, is this stuff connected? That's the big question that, I'm getting private messages on. Is it connected? And that's some of the things that the public really want to get an understanding of right now. Is it retaliation? Is it isolated?
You
These
know,
are some
you
of the
know,
questions that the public is saying.
Jack. With that being said, we do check the inmate inquiry system on a daily basis, and we have not seen any arrests being made these last couple of days. Father's Day alone, we had three shootings take place, one
Yeah,
within the same district, just blocks away. Then we had the one on Thorn and Jackson Street, as well as the one on West Sycamore, all
that's
on
right.
Father's Day. You know,
Right. Hmm.
so
Not to mention all the other ones that started
yeah,
rolling in.
you're absolutely right.
And that's where the questions are coming from the public. Saying, is some of this stuff connected? Is it isolated? Should they be worried? Yeah, and I'm not trying to frighten anybody, just trying to keep it real.
No, it's it's uh it's frightening, Jack. You're not trying to frighten people, but with the lack of communication, you never know. You know, do we have somebody amongst us? We don't see any. Be on the lookout. Be aware of this individual. They could be armed and dangerous. We have no communication whatsoever. Uh, that's taking place, informing the citizens of the atrocious acts that are taking place within our community.
Right.
And like you say, they have called special call meetings to address redistricting,
Hmm.
Gata, and they have not did a cry for help with the shortage of police officers. Uh, we have to address the elephant in the room, and crime is a big factor, and it's tied to, we're in an economic
Yeah.
transportation desert, a food desert, so many
Uh,
other deserts at
yeah.
this.
Yeah. It's,
But nobody wants to talk about it.
well,
We and
the community is talking about it, and so I think that's what's really important at this time is that the community is talking about it. When you talk about the number of officers that we're down, I saw a flyer today, and they said it was looking for only 10 officers. I was like, wow, that's a stretch.
you know,
Either we got some real wrong information or something's going on. But there again, though, Steve, the issue, the other thing that need to be said though is that, even given the equation that we currently have right now, with the officers, when you think about it, I know they tired as hell, but for the most part, they're getting the stuff done. Uh, that's the other incredible thing. But that probably has to do with the cooperation coming from the other jurisdictions that are in the area that are able to lend a hand when they get that hand, like the sheriff's department, like Pineville Police, or whomever else they may have to pull in, the Louisiana State Troopers or whatever. But hey Steve, we've been on the scene for quite some time. For you guys that are listening to us out there, as soon as we get a press release coming in from the Alexandria Police Department, we will definitely update these posts. In addition to updating these posts, we will put out, the information that's coming from Alexandria Police Department. But it
and
looked like the
we get
officers are going to be here for quite some time at this point. And again, unlike over at the sheriff department, you probably would have a PIO or somebody being a spokesperson on the scene. We don't have that, and we have two scenes going on here in the city at this time. At least two scenes.
and we want to make sure our viewers know that we are covering two scenes at this one time on this one line.
Yeah,
Jack
that
is
is.
located. Uh, Jack, what's your location?
I'm at Watson and Overton, over in the Sonia Quarters.
And I'm on Monroe and Roberts, near Louisiana, Monroe and Louisiana, on the north side.
Yeah. I'm gonna I'm gonna go ahead and leave the studio, Steve. I'm gonna grab a couple of pictures. If you could do the same thing on your end, and as soon as we get more information, we'll update these posts and keep everybody as informed as we possibly can. I definitely want to say thank y'all for letting us know. Thank those people who are helping to make sure we can get out here and cover this information for the citizens here in the city of Alexandria and all throughout Central Louisiana.
And Jack, go ahead and wrap up with this. What about advertisement?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. If you're looking for some effective advertising, give us a call. The telephone number over here at Urban Cast is area code 318-449-09 uh, 7. There it is, right there in front of me. I was going at it.
318-449-0937.
37. Sorry about that. But give us a call. And we have tons of solutions. We have the traditional things, but we like to custom engineer all our packages. So just give us a call. We have some advanced tools with the social media piece. We have the regular traditional things with our online website and different things of that nature. The cool thing about all of them, Steve, they all are effective. But we have a solution to meet your budget and what your objectives are.
Thank you, Jack.
Mhm. Absolutely. And everybody have a good day. I'm gonna go ahead and jump out.
As we say before we jump off, stay safe and stay vigilant.
Absolutely.
We're going to go ahead.